Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alright, so in the last video we were working on the main activity page where we created our design, and then we set up our two buttons here, the sign up and sign in buttons, to point towards going to the sign in and sign up activity once you click on them. And then we created the two methods here within the activity class, and then now what we're going to do in this video is work on the sign up page, because what we need to do is do the design of the form fields. So I'm gonna close this, right, and then just come into the sign up activity. Let's just give it a second to load. Okay, so this is how it currently looks. So what we're gonna do is just change it up a little bit, where we're gonna add the image, the one image here at the top, and then once we've done with that, we are then going to add the form fields right beneath the text where it says sign up. So let's get to it without wasting any more time. I just want to delete this constraint, alright, because what I want to do now is I want to add an image. So I'm going to go to design, and then I'm going to drag this image here to the main activity, and then we're going to select the alt act image here. Okay, so let's just move it up a bit. Okay, I'm just going to constrain it to the top. Then in this text view I want to constrain it to the bottom of this image. Okay, and you just drag it down just a little bit. So I'm going to pull it down a bit, and then I'm going to make the image a bit smaller. So okay, just drag it up a bit. Okay, so now now that we've done this, let's just go back. Oh, by the way, as I was making those changes, as you just saw there, in the background, in the code, automatically all of those attributes are going to be added to the elements themselves. So that's what I want, just in case if you didn't know. And I want to also take this and put it at the top here and save it. Alright, so let me just split the view. Alright, so now let's just change this from aligning to the left, to the middle. Alright, and then let me just put some padding here, and then say 10 dp. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, so this button here, I'm gonna clear that constraint as well. Clear. So for now let's just constrain it to the bottom, and let's leave it there for now. I want to change the size of this as well, from 45 sp to 30 sp. Alright, so now beneath this particular text over here, I want to create a layout here called I want to create a layout here using the linear layout. So what I want to do now, right above the button there, I'm going to say linear layout, and then I'm going to say match parent, and then again wrap content, and then let's just close it off for now. So this linear layout, I'm just going to give just gonna pull it from the top there. I'm pulling I want it to constrain to the bottom of this text. Okay, I got it. Then let's just this button here, constrain it to the bottom of the linear layout. Alright, let's just drag it down here. Okay, so now let's go back to the linear layout. Why is it showing an error? Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it an orientation. So with the linear layout, you can either set the content within the linear layout to show either vertically or horizontally. So for this one, I'm going to say vertical. Alright, and then you will see now. So sorry about that, the closing tag needs to be after it. Alright, so within here I'm going to create another linear layout, so you can nest these layouts within each other. So what I want to now do is why is this thing giving an error? What's going on here? Let's see. Okay, let me just place these constraints to the left and right. Alright, so it stopped complaining. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to create another linear layout. Sorry. And then this one is going to be again, it's going to match parent. Actually the width, okay, let me just say wrap content. Alright, so the orientation of this is going to be vertical. So orientation, no, sorry, horizontal, not vertical. Alright, so what I want to do here is that the first name and last name field, I want them to be aligned with each other rather than on top of each other. That is why I'm creating this particular linear layout. And then I have to put in here 0 dp. There's a reason for that, you will see it just now. And then I'm going to say weight, layout weight, I'm going to say 1, I think it's 1 dp, or just 1. Okay, so in here I'm going to put an edit text field. So I'm going to say edit text. No, actually I'm lying. So this is going to be match parent. Okay, then the edit text field, I'm going to give it a 0 dp, and I'm going to remove that. And then the height, will be match so now let's do this. Text hint, this one is going to be first name, then I'm going to add the weight here, and I'm going to say 1. Alright, so basically what's happening here is that when we give this a 0 width, if there's another element in here, what it's going to do is, actually let me just show you. I'm going to copy this. First let me give it an ID. So the ID is going to be first name. Right, so let's copy this. So this one is going to be last name. Alright, as you can see, both of them are aligned with each other and they are evenly spaced out. Let me unclick. So as you can see, they are the first name. Let me change the hint from first name to last name. Okay, so as you can see, they're evenly spaced out. So for that to work, what I need to do is give that particular text field a 0 width, and then give it a layout weight of 1. So if I were to change this from 1 to 2, this is what would happen. To 2, as you can see, the first name field is longer than the last name field. So I'm I'm going to put it back to 1 so that they are evenly spaced out. So if you wanted to set these two elements to sit together, this is what you would need to do. Now the linear layout, I want to give it a margin top of, let's just say 10 dp. Alright, that's fine. So now remember we created a resource file for the buttons, so I'm going to create a resource file again for the text field so that they look nicer. So in here in the drawable folder, I'm going to right click there, and then I'm going to say drawable resource file, and then I'm going to say edit you know what, let me say input text field styling. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna click OK. So now we're pretty much gonna do the same thing we did with the buttons, where we're gonna give it a background color. So I'm gonna say shape, and then I'm gonna say rectangle. Hold on, it's shape, and then I have to change the shape from that to rectangle. So this is gonna give it a rectangular shape. In fact, I was actually supposed to do this with the buttons themselves, so but we will change that shortly after this. So let's say corners, and then radius is going to be 7 dp. Okay, solid is going to be the color is going to be I think I selected plain purple, and then the stroke is going to be the color is going to be dark royal purple, and then the width is going to be 1 dp. Or should I make it 2 dp? Let me see. Let's see, we'll see how it looks, and then save. Alright, so now that we have this, let's go back to the sign up field. Alright, so now we're gonna give these two text fields that background resource, that input text field styling that we just gave. So here I'll say background, and then add drawable, which is input text style field. Alright, so let's just add padding left to about 10 dp. That should be fine. Alright, now let's copy what we did here and paste it here in the second field and save. So if we were to look at them, as you can see, this is how they look now. They both have a, actually I want to change the radius there from 7 dp to about 5. Let's just go again. Okay, I think that's fine. So now the other field that we need to add is the email field, and then we're basically going to do the same thing we did with the password fields, where we're going to have them lined up to each other. So now after the linear layout, I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to say I'm going to copy this actually, and then paste it here, and then change that from last name to email, and then the hint, this is gonna, we're gonna remove the layout weight on this one, and then the width of this is going to match the parent, as you can see there. And then let's see, let me increase the padding here to about 15, and then the height, let's just say 30 dp. 50. Oh, it's already there. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, that's fine. I just want to put a margin bottom here. Oh, actually no. Let me just put it here. Margin top 10 dp. Give it some spacing. Let's see. All right, that's how it looks. So now I'm gonna copy this linear layout. I'm gonna copy this, and right after the edit text field for the email, actually we need to change the hint here to email. And then paste what we copied at the top down here. So this is gonna be password. The hint is going to be password, and then this one is going to be confirm. And then the hint is going to be confirm as well. Alright, so that's how they look. You know, this looks a little bit odd. Let me just see the I'm gonna change the padding actually. Just gonna say padding 10 dp, or rather 15 dp. No, that's fine. Let's just say 10, and possibly maybe let's increase the height to 55. Yeah, I think 55 is a lot better. So I'm gonna go back to all those fields and say 55, and this one as well, I'll say 55. That's a bit better. And then same thing with the with the password fields. There you go. And then alright, so that should be fine. So that's the linear layout for, so those are the fields that we're going to need. We just need the first name, last name, email, passwords, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to put a text at the bottom here that's going to take us to the either the sign in page. So I'm going to come back to our project structure here. I'm going to go to values. I'm going to go to strings. Sorry, to strings. Let me close these. So here I'm gonna say string, and then this one is gonna go to sign in. That's the name, and the value here is going to be already have an account question mark, and then let's see, yeah, let's just say sign in. Right, then I'm gonna do this for the sign up page as well. So this one is gonna say go to sign up, and that's it. and then here we'll change it to sign up, and then here we say don't have an account. You know what? Okay, so this one here is for okay, so let's go back to the sign up page. So right beneath the password fields, let me add a, no, it's fine, I'm gonna add a text view here. Match parent, wrap content, right, margin top 10 dp. Okay, and then because we created these two strings in here, this one is for the sign up, so you'll see now how I'm going to call it. So I'm gonna come in here and say text, and then I'm gonna say add string, and then I'm gonna say go to sign in, and then you'll see by default it calls that particular that particular string that we just created. Can you see there? I think, let me give it a color, text color tropical blue. I think that should be fine, and then I'm going to change the size a bit. It's going to be let's just say 30 sp. Nope, that's too big. 16. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me just say 18. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so we're also going to create a method where SP, we're going to create a method the same way we did for the buttons, where when they click on this, it'll take them to another activity. So I'm going to say act on click, let's just say go to, I'm just going to call it go to sign in act, just to make sure that we have separate methods. So I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to go to the class for the sign up activity, and I'm going to come back here, and then I'll say public void I'm just going to copy what we did in here. And this one is going to go to the sign in activity. Alright, intent finish. Okay, so if you come back here, you should see the message should be, the error message should be gone. Alright, so let's just change the way this button looks. So I'm going to put it right beneath there, and then let's change the text size to 12 sp. I think that should be fine. And then the padding I'm going to change to about 10, because it only needs to be small, it doesn't need to be that big. Alright, let me just zoom in here. Yeah, alright, so we can add icons to elements such as the button. we can add sorry about that, we can add icons to the button. So to do that, I'm going to show you. We have to come back here into the drawable folder, right click on there, and then if I'm not mistaken it's going to be a drawable resource folder, and then how do I get the wait, no, I'm wrong, cancel. So let's right click again, new, and let's see, UI component, that's not it, image asset vector, or image vector, is it? Just one moment. Yeah, it's image vector, so I mean image asset. So in here you can look for icons that you no, hold on, is it image vector? Vector asset. Oh, okay, yeah. So now I need to get how we can get a different icon. So yeah, it's arrow, and then let's select the arrow back and say okay, and then we can change the colors of these icons, but I'll show you later. So let's just say next, and then it's gonna add this file in this drawable folder. Alright, so this is the arrow here, and then if you want to change the color of how it looks, let's just say tropical, actually no, we need to change where it says Android, so we have to say color and then tropical blue. I hope that's it, fill color tropical blue. Okay, and then what we need to do is come back here on the button, and then we're gonna say what is it, drawable left, and then we're gonna select and then select that arrow. Oh, my apologies, I selected the text, not the button. I have to come down to the button itself. Here it is. I'll copy that and then paste here, and then that's the arrow. Okay, the color didn't change, so I need to make a plan on how I'm going to change this. So this is the path. Yeah, as far as I know, that's how you change the just hold on. No. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working either. Right, so why is it not working? Alright, in any case, let's not waste time with that, but that's how you add an icon to a button. So you create it by selecting the drawable folder, and then you say vector asset, and then you should be able to select an icon for whatever element that you want to add. But I'm going to remove it since it's not even working as expected. Okay, so I've removed that icon. So I hope you were able to see how you can add icons onto your buttons. Alright, so I'm gonna save that. Alright, so we're practically done with the design of the, actually let's remove that activity there. Let's go to the top and just say sign up instead of sign up activity. Okay. Alright, so that's how the registration activity looks. And yeah, we're pretty much done. So in the next video we're gonna work on the design of the sign in page, and then at a later stage we'll then start working on validating and posting data or registering to our SpringBoot backend. But I think for this video this should be enough, as it's already 30 minutes long. So I think we're pretty much done for the time being when it comes to the sign up activity. Alright guys, so that's it for the video. Again, I hope I wasn't moving too fast. I know some of you might not know Android, but like I said, this is not necessarily an in-depth tutorial of Android. I just wanted to do something so that we have a nice app that we can use, and then from there on just basically design one that's going to be functional. But again, if you've liked what you've seen so far, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys within the next video. Alright, cheers for now.